Welcome back to the semifinals. It's game number 3. If you just joined us at the cast because you got out of Pro League, hello, welcome, and good morning, or evening, depending on where you're from. But Super League is 2-0, and speaking of which, spawning in the bottom right corner of the map is going to be Invasion Esports. Protoss, it's Super.
The upper left as the red Protoss, it's Rain.
And just to address the stream-related concerns that we've seen out of chat today, guys, I'm fully aware that the proportions of James and Zombie are not perfect on the out-of-game overlay, but we have to stretch them out a little bit because dual cameras on Skype.
I'm so bloated. What's going on?
I had to put some weight. I had to put some weight on you, dude. You're too damn skinny.
You should just leave the edges black.
It looks really weird if it doesn't fill the box properly.
Instead of making me look fat.
I think it looks weirder if you guys are.
You guys don't understand, like, it's not that there's black edges like it do. It's like James, it puts like a quarter of James's frame into your frame if I want to keep you at like aspect ratio. Like, it's not like I have 2 separate windows. It's like Skype integration sucks is what it is.
I don't know, man.
I'll believe it.
Anyways,
I don't like looking at myself fatter than I am.
James, we have Zombie up here, and you're the biggest girl at this call. Get over it. Look, we're in game. It's game number 3. We just invited a lot of people from Pro League over. You guys are being super unprofessional right now, okay? It's not cool. Actually, big point out of Rain. It actually takes less gas to start, but man, I don't know, James, your thoughts? You kind of mentioned before his APM was looking a little bit off, maybe feeling a little unconfident about this matchup. I mean, he is down 2 points already. He's already on his last life.
Yes, but he should be feeling comfortable. This is his map pick. This is the King Sejong Station is the map that he's constantly been picking throughout the tournament, although all the opponents have been Zerg. But probably this is the map that he likes. And merry-go-round, he actually didn't play at all in this tournament. And maybe even if he didn't get Proxy Stargate in the first game of the Overgrowth, he may have gone for something like that.
Well, I don't want to be that guy, but this was actually Super's map pick.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Rain picked B. Yeah. So, ABA.
It still doesn't matter. He's probably feeling good about this map anyway. The fact that it didn't get vetoed.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear, because we need Rain to come back in this series, man. Our Mind Sanity player looking a little bit shaky this morning, but as I said at the start of the cast, guys, I don't know. Rain's been a little bit off in recent tournaments we've had him on, and I do want to see like this really sick comeback to go fight, I don't know, either DRG or Sulky in the finals. But again, a 3rd place matchup wouldn't be too bad either. I will actually address that. Right now we have plans to try and do the 3rd place match live, but I've already heard a couple concerns from players that it might be a little bit late and they don't want to wait. So depending on how the other semifinals goes, we may have to do only the 3rd place match from replays, but we'll try to avoid that if at all possible. Anyways, Mothership Core is going to tango. It's kind of funny last game watching Super kill so many probes with his Mothership Core. I mean, normally you expect to see someone pick off 1 or 2 and then has to recall pretty quickly, but I think he got like, what, 4? Something equivalent to the first Oracle? It was kind of nuts.
Yeah. I think it was just too caught off microing the Oracle and didn't really react to the Mothership Core properly. And like I said, his APM, or like I said in the ad break, his APM doesn't seem to be where it usually is at for some reason.
Well, 3 kills out of Rain so far. He's getting really ballsy because, of course, had to dodge up for that recall.
Oof. That was so close.
Yeah, he barely gets out of there by the skin of his teeth. Blink for Blink, good to be researched here on both sides, though. No one going for a Dark Shrine or anything quite so cheeky, but we do have Rain already setting up with some proxy pylons, so it definitely looks like he wants to be the one going on the aggressive. Of course, Super looks to be expanding. This might work out really well for Rain, because it's 400 minerals Super's not going to have to defend with. It's a couple less Stalkers, it's 4 less Zealots, it's a lot less to actually fight off what Rain's going to be warping in massive amounts with. It's kind of fun the Mothership Core can't actually really come across the map to help.
Oh my god.
I mean, high ground vision would be nice.
Keep changing colors. Getting so confused and lost.
Yeah, what a bunch of jerks. They need to adapt the, just like they need their own color, man. Like they need to.
I'm gonna freaking tell him. I'll tell him. I'll tell him from now on.
Well, it might not matter. Depending on how this game goes.
Well, we still have a couple more series to go, so I don't know.
I mean, I'm cheered for Ray to get a comeback. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm not, but force fields on the ramp are pretty nice. Keeps him out of the base. Almost gets to stock it for free. You can still cancel the Nexus, which is the really big deal. No way he lets this complete.
Yeah.
And Rain should be getting his own Nexus now.
Yeah, there's the cancel. Doesn't quite have the cash for it yet, but he will in a moment. I think. No, he warps in 2 more stalkers instead. Psych.
Well, he's not gonna get that ramp without a mothership core. Probably depending on there being only 1 sentry, not 3.
But
he's just
that's
trying
really...
to bait out all the force fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this spread at the bottom of the ramp. Look at this. This is so gross. If Super comes down with anything, it's gonna go immediately concaved on. I can actually still... I like that he didn't bring the mothership core. That was too low. It's just gonna get sniped off immediately.
That wasn't worth it.
With all the force fields gone, well, I wasn't gonna say this was gonna happen, but Super would have been Supers would have been feeling pressured to make more sentries over Immortals or Stalkers that he could match the number of units with what Rain had. So, Rain seemed a little bit too aggressive. Almost lost Stalker or 2 trying to go up the ramp before when there were force fields, but at the end of it, he didn't lose him, and that's what really matters, right? When you're holding down the ramp.
This contain that he set up is nice, but I kind of think the last 2 Stalker Warpins weren't worth how long it took him to get this Nexus down. I mean, this should be finishing. They should already be getting probes on it. I mean, it took him a long time to actually take this Nexus to get that advantage over his opponent.
Yeah, I'd agree with, especially with that last one. The last warp in, so... Well, Super, I guess his option... Okay, yeah, he just actually has enough to expand right now, so... He expands, and he will be half an Nexus behind, but that's actually not too bad.
Oh, these sentries might get cut off. Whew, 1 shot.
Yeah, one gets picked off. It's kind of nice.
Even the Stalkers, too.
Yeah, as long as he kites away, though. I mean, Rain can kind of hit and run for a little bit. There's going to be that blink to chase, but as long as these are away from the Immortals and with the high ground vision... Yeah, Super turns around. He knows he's got to stick with us Immortals. Really important. What would be cool actually to see is the hallucinated Phoenix come out of this. Give that high ground vision as well. Make sure he doesn't get caught off guard by anything. Regardless of what the case may be, there's a couple sentries for Rain now as well. So Guardian Shields on both sides will definitely help reduce a lot of this damage. But those 2 Immortals are so scary to look at.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is...
Watch out for the force fields. No. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't gonna
that
break
was
Rain.
barely enough. That was very lucky almost. Because if the sentries weren't caught off guard, the ramp would have been blocked off, then the one Immortal might have been able to join the party.
God,
Yeah, really nice pullback out of Rain, by the way, keeping his Immortal alive. It was so clutch.
I don't know. Super lost a lot right there.
Yeah.
Too much?
Too much, I would
Yeah.
agree. Because now there's no pressure he could apply, and he knows his natural is really late. He's only just transferring the probes over. The actual probe count's not so bad, but this is one of those things where it's kind of like what we saw in Game 1, right? Like 4 probe, 6 probe difference. Like, this will pay off in the long run.
Yeah.
Well,
And the
Rain's aware
Nexus-
of this.
The Nexus wasn't nearly... Oh, kind of a free... No, not free Immortal anymore. Like, 1 Stalker per Immortal, that's great, but 3 Stalkers,
Oh, and the
no.
probes!
He's gonna lose all of his Stalkers at this rate, because, yeah,
Yeah.
Rain has Blink too. This is game, like, that is his army.
Yeah. I kind of feel like that was a
I mean,
big...
towards the late game in PvP, Stalkers end up becoming a lot more useless than anything. You want to use, like, you want to take out 4 Stalkers or so to try to see if
Yeah.
you can snipe out some pros, but it's hasn't reached that level yet. So losing all those Stalkers definitely painful.
If you have an army that you're trying to substitute units with because it is, like...
Because you
It-
can. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that big, but if that is your army, then no, don't give it away.
Yeah. 13 Stalkers to 3, though. I don't... Yeah, with the Immortals on the front line, I think he can fight. But without those Immortals, this doesn't go well. So let's keep in mind that Rain's Immortals are really low from that last fight as well coming into this. He's got the numbers, but he doesn't really have the quality, I guess. I'm not sure how to
He also
phrase
has
it.
the mobility, so
Oh, and
no
the mother
cannon for
support
you.
got sniped too.
Yeah, nice blink up the
Sentry's gonna
background.
die.
I was just going to blink out of there.
No?
The Sentries, I don't think are as big of a deal at this point. Oh, can he
Oh,
force field the
force
Immortals? Can Rain get the Immortals force field out of the base? Okay, he gets 2 of them.
Awkward.
Oh, this is going to go so
Even
poorly.
if it wasn't force fielded, I think Rain would have won this fight,
Yeah.
despite being low in the immortal count and stuff like that. But I mean, without Mothership Core, without Photon Overcharge, even these no upgraded Stalkers can fight against Immortals when they're that high in number.
Yeah, Super's at like a third of the army supply. We got probes being pulled into it. Rain is going to make the comeback. GG. All right. Nicely done. As you said, King Sejong Station seems to be his map. That would not